FIRST is an acronym. It stands for Inspiration, Recognition of Science and Technology, and it is a global robotics competition where every year teams across the globe, generally the first weekend in January, tune in to a video presentation by the FIRST organization where they release what the year's game is going to be. So each year a new game is released and teams across the globe get together and they start to design and build a robot to compete in various competitions. Generally it involves manipulating some sort of implement, whether it be a ball or a box, or sometimes it's been frisbees or garbage cans. It's been a variation of a lot of different items that have to be manipulated, generally placed in different locations and scored for points. So that's kind of how the competition is organized. Generally, teams have 6 weeks to build a robot from the ground up. And then what happens is after the teams are done building their robots, they usually compete in 2 regional events, which generally are local to their states or at least local areas. And then after those 2 events, they can go on and compete in their state finals. And then if they do well enough, they can compete at Worlds, which currently are held in Houston, Texas.
My role is the build team captain. So the build team captain helps organize what everybody's going to be doing for the day and keeps track of what needs to be done and how it's going to get done. Yeah, so our problems with the climber last year is deciding on a mechanism that we would use. So communication was probably one of our biggest problems. And this year we are planning to assign leadership roles and giving people certain things to do and giving tasks that need to be done with the deadline.
The technicians over the years, I was not involved with the early years, the 2014 till approximately 2018-19, but I do know that we've had one team that has qualified for the state finals, and other than that, the other teams have failed to qualify. We were very close last year as one of our teams that I was a mentor for, and we certainly hope this year to be able to qualify and be able to compete at the state level.
Yeah, today we're going to go through some of the different programming languages and features that are used by various FIRST robotics teams in the past. So really what I hope to accomplish today is to give the students a good overview of how software and hardware will affect the team's success.
My role is that I am the PM computer programmer leader for the 2022-23 FRC. My role, in a sense, is that I am going to be helping out with all the other computer programmers, just helping coding the robot. A few problems that we had a climbing mechanism was failing and breaking a lot, which sucked.
Yeah, so the way we put the climber mechanism together last year had the rope in a situation where it was wearing down and it could potentially break during a match. How we fixed that problem is we put plastic parts to reduce the friction on the rough pieces so the rope could glide smoothly.
I also plan on showing the students the technical specs for the Robo Rio and kind of getting them familiar with some of the output pins and input pins for that system. We'll be taking a little bit of a look at Java, the WPI library for various drive systems and controller inputs.
We are using Java this year, which is a very known computer programming platform. It's very easy, very similar to other computer programming softwares. Computer programming is a lot of fun. I especially have fun with it just because I feel like it's a little bit more easier to me.
I think my theme for this season is progressing. I think that is the theme. Let's continue to progress daily. Let's not get stagnant. Let's not spin our wheels. Let's not let a decision hold us back. Let's progress each and every day. Let's make decisions, and let's make sure that everything that we do is helping to progress towards the goal.
FIRST Robotics honestly seems like a lot of fun. Definitely probably have some good time with it, and can't wait to build this robot.